So you guys don't watch Hindi movies?
We watch Hindi movies, but we watch them with subtitles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite Hindi movie? How do you guys like India when you go? Like, do you like live there or you like America better? Or what are your thoughts around that?
I can cook dosa, chapati, paneer, things like that.
और सब कैसा है? I really hope कि सब बढ़िया हो। मैं हूँ आपका दोस्त आकाश राठौर। यूएस में जो इंडियंस रहते हैं उनसे हमने बात की थी एक वीडियो में और हमें काफ़ी सारा कुछ परसेप्शन जानने को मिला। आज मैं मिल रहा हूँ यहाँ पे जो बड़े हुए जो जहाँ पे पैदा हुए इंडियन के पेरेंट्स के जो बच्चे हैं उनसे मिलने आया हूँ और उनसे बात करेंगे आज के वीडियो में कि उनका यहाँ पे ग्रोइंग अप का जो एक्सपीरियंस है वो कैसा है। तो सीधे उनके परसेप्शन से हमको पता चलेगा कि जो स्कूल्स हैं वो कैसे हैं या ओवरऑल उनको कैसा लगता है यहाँ पे बड़े होना। तो चलते हैं आज के वीडियो में और उनसे बात करते हैं और पता करते हैं कि यहाँ रहना, यहाँ बड़े होना कैसा है, जो कि इंडियन पेरेंट्स के अंदर पेरेंटिंग होती है उन बच्चों के लिए। तो मेरे साथ हैं मिहिर और कुशल। हाय मिहिर, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर डूइंग दिस।
Hi, yeah.
Hi.
Hey Kushal, tell us something about yourself.
All right, so my name is Mihir Kabur, and I'm a 17-year-old. I'm here in Dallas, Texas, and I'm in high school right now, and I'm currently pursuing my student education.
How about you, Kushal?
Same here. I'm 17 years old and I'm still deciding what to do in the future.
So tell us like how long you've been here, how often do you go to India, and how do you like US, like any of those things?
Yeah, so my parents have been here since 1992, and we usually go to India about every 1 to 2 years. And I've been here my entire life, so I'm accustomed to the US. This is pretty much my life, so I love where I live and I enjoy what I do.
Nice. How about you, Kushal?
Same here. I was born and raised in the US. I've been here my entire life. So I don't really, honestly, I don't know what it's like living in India, so I'm pretty much used to the US.
And where are you guys, like your parents are from in India? In which part of the country?
Okay. So my dad is from Hubli in Karnataka, and my mom is from Mysore in Karnataka.
Nice. So both of, and you, how about you?
Yeah, same. My dad is also from Mysore. My mom is from northern Karnataka.
Oh, so you guys like from Karnataka basically, for your parents descend from?
Yes.
So you guys speak Kannada?
Yes.
Yes.
And anything about Hindi?
Hindi, not so much.
Hindi, yeah, I can manage Hindi. I can understand most of it, but I can't. I'm speaking. I have a lot to work on.
So you guys don't watch Hindi movies?
We watch Hindi movies, but we watch them with subtitles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite Hindi movie?
Probably Three Idiots.
Three Idiots. Nice. How about you?
Probably Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I love
So are
that
you a
movie
Shah
too.
Rukh fan?
Not really. I like everyone, honestly.
Nice.
I feel like we are raised in the US, but we were really like accustomed with the Indian culture because our parents, they were born in India and they bring that culture onto us.
So being born and brought up here, you guys like American food or Indian food? What type of food do you like more?
So since my parents, we pretty much eat Indian food every single day at home. And I love Indian food, South Indian and North Indian. And I know how to cook some dishes.
Oh, nice.
I can cook dosa, chapati, paneer, things like that. And but also since I live in America, I also love any kind of cuisine and pretty much like accustomed with everything. But I have a strong connection to Indian food.
Indian food. How about you, Kushal?
Yeah, so American, Indian, I love both, but if I had one choice, definitely I'm gonna go with Indian food.
Indian.
Yeah, same.
It's hard to beat.
I thought you took a pause, so you're gonna go with American food. I was like, no, don't go with American food.
No. Indian food on top.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now tell us more about your experiences like growing up here, in the sense that in the house you have like Indian culture from your parents, and then you go to school or outside world and you see completely different culture. So that's like when I came here, it was a cultural shock for me. So how did you guys deal with that, and did you guys ever face that kind of culture shock?
Yeah. Me personally, I didn't really face a culture shock because I grew up in both cultures. So at home, I grew up in like more of an Indian culture, and my parents taught me that. But when I went outside, it was a different culture. But I kind of grew up with both, so it wasn't really hard transitioning between those two.
Yeah, so for me, my parents came here in 1992, and I was born in 2006. So my parents sort of experienced the culture shock, I guess, but since they've been here for many years before I was born, they kind of have an idea of how to incorporate both the Indian culture and the American culture with me. So I think
they were pretty accustomed to it.
Yeah. So when it comes to my childhood and my upbringing, it's sort of like a balance between the both.
Nice. As you guys mentioned, you guys went to high school here, and one of the most curious questions from audience, even from me, is about like bullying in high school. So how was your experience in high school, growing up here, going to schools? Were you guys ever being bullied, or how like your classmates, your teachers treated you?
Okay. Yeah, I think since I believe I'm from a more like fortunate family, so I've had a pretty good education so far. So I've not really experienced much discrimination within myself. Most people accept me, and most people just see me as like someone in the community, just another person in the community. And so I believe I've not really experienced much discrimination.
Right. I think bullying, it's a bit excessive in films. It's a bit more exaggerated. Yeah. So yeah, personally, I haven't been bullied to like a great extent. So I think it's fine. So yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I mean, even my experiences are same. When like people ask me on my channel, like, have you ever felt racism or something? And I'm like, never. It's like usually people are really kind and gentle to us. So but yeah.
The place that we live in Dallas, Texas. So this place, there's over 100,000 Indians in this city. So the place that we live in, it's very, very accustomed to the Indian culture, especially in the schools, in the city. There's a huge Indian community here.
Yeah. So जैसा कि इन लोगों ने भी बताया कि इनके साथ रेसिज्म या ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं हुआ अभी तक, और काफ़ी फॉर्चुनेट है कि सभी ने उनको अच्छे से ट्रीट किया, तो ये मुझे भी बहुत अच्छा लगा सुन के। और कुशल ने बहुत अच्छा पॉइंट बोला कि मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम मूवीज़ में एग्जाजरेशन करते हैं, ज़्यादा दिखाते हैं बुलिंग को, वैसा हर स्कूल में नहीं होता है, विच इज़ गुड थिंग कि नहीं हुआ उनके साथ, मेरे साथ भी नहीं हुआ। एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दैट उनके एक्सपीरियंसेस काफ़ी अच्छे रहे। उन्होंने बताया कि उनके पेरेंट्स ने उनको इंडियन कल्चर घर पे दिया, पर क्योंकि उनके पेरेंट्स भी काफ़ी फैमिलियर थे यहाँ के कल्चर से, तो उनको बहुत कल्चर शॉक भी नहीं लगा, तो उनकी जो अपब्रिंगिंग है वो काफ़ी अच्छी रही। एंड इसी के चलते इनसे पूछते हैं कि इनको इंडिया ज़्यादा अच्छा लगता है कि अमेरिका, क्योंकि उन्होंने बताया कि वो हर 2 साल में इंडिया जाते हैं। सो हाउ डू यू गाइज लाइक इंडिया व्हेन यू गो, लाइक डू यू लाइक लिव देयर, और you like America better, or what are your thoughts around that?
Alright, so when we visit India, it's usually during the months of like May through August, and so we usually go for about like 3 to 4 weeks. And so when I go there, just like my whole family is there, and they're there to like support me. But honestly, so I've lived in America my entire life, and I live in America like 90% of the time. So when I go to India, like I've been going to India for the past like my entire life, like just for those short periods, but so I know India pretty well for the most part, and so my family is there to guide me when I go there, and I love India because the culture, it's my own personal heritage, so I love the culture, and yeah.
How about you, Kushal?
Yeah, so like Mir said, our summer is usually from May to August, so we go in the summer. In the summer it's very hot, obviously, right? So the weather is different, because in Dallas at least, we do have summers, but it's not too extensive. So yeah, again, like I love going to India. It's good to like catch up with family, right? But then I also do like coming back, because in the US I'm so used to it, you know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure.
So when it comes to choosing US over India, for me personally, because I've lived here, this is my life, I'm gonna have to choose to stay in the US, but
sure.
Of course I'll keep continuing visiting India.
Nice. So Mihir and Kushal, tell us more about US education system, because like we are familiar with Indian education system. After 10th grade you need to take some specific courses, and then you take like math or arts or commerce, and then you choose a stream, and it's a completely different ball game there.
Yeah.
How is it in US, and how schooling in US is in general?
Alright, so the particular place that we live in, Dallas, Texas, as I mentioned before, there's over 100,000 Indians here. So the school that we go to, we have a very high majority of Indians in our school. So that's good. And then how it works is that we go through high school from the age of 14 through the age of 18. So 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th standard.
Equivalent to that.
Yeah. And then so after that, that's when we decide whether we want to go to college, get a bachelor's degree, and that's when we decide. When we turn 18, and so 18 through 22 is the
college
a deciding age. So you don't decide in 10th that what do you want to study?
No.
Okay.
And yeah, one thing is there's a huge difference between Indian education system and here is, I'd say here it's a lot more flexible, because you don't really decide until after like 12th grade, right?
Yeah.
But in India, I know that after 10th grade you have to decide whether you go into like STEM or commerce or like
computer science.
में.
Definitely, that's absolutely right. Even I felt that when I came for my masters, even master was so flexible that I came for computer science, but I could have gone for like anything I wanted. There were options that I can take different credits, different types. So yeah, I also feel that flexibility is definitely there.
Right. And I feel like the American, like tying into flexibility, I feel like what I know so far of the Indian education, it's mainly focused on grades and your GPA and your academics. But here in the United States, it's much more flexible, as Kushal was saying.
And so even the colleges here know that, and they look for other things other than just GPA, which comes from like getting good grades.
Nice.
Right?
So mainly we just like express ourselves. We have the freedom to express ourselves. Like here, we don't have to wear a uniform to the school.
Oh, nice.
And then
at least in public schools.
Yeah. Most private schools also, you don't have to wear a uniform. But so we get into sports, we get into clubs and our extracurriculars, we get into drama, those types of things, leadership, volunteering.
So a lot of extracurricular activities are there where you can explore more careers and options. So जैसा कि उन्होंने बताया 10th के बाद हमें सब्जेक्ट लेना पड़ता है, यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं है, वो आराम से 12th तक पढ़ते हैं और ड्रामा, थिएटर, राइटिंग, लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंट थिंग्स ट्राई करते हैं, स्पोर्ट्स एंड ऑल. एंड देन आफ्टर दैट 12th कंप्लीट करने के बाद उन्हें डिसाइड करना होता है, और उसमें भी बहुत फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी है कि आपको क्या पढ़ना है. तो आप कॉलेज में भी जाके आराम से टाइम लेके डिसाइड कर सकते हैं. तो आपको 10th से ही फोर्स नहीं किया जाता है. वो एक उनके यहाँ सिस्टम काफ़ी डिफरेंट उन्होंने बताया, और मैंने भी काफ़ी ऐसा फील किया कि फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी बहुत होती है. सो वो बहुत अच्छा है. ओके, it was great talking to you, Mihir and Kushal.
Thank you so much.
You too.
Yeah, tell us like, what do you guys want to be in future? What are your career aspirations?
I want to go to business, like business management, business operations. And so I'm planning on applying to my college education in the near future, and I'll be off to college in about a year.
Nice. Yeah. How about you, Kushal?
Same here. So I'm planning on going to business, maybe finance, looking into those types of fields. Yeah.
All right. Well, all the best for your future endeavors. Thank you so much for doing this.
Thank you.
It was amazing and nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
तो कुछ ऐसा रहा मेरा एक्सपीरियंस मिहिर और कुशल से बात करने का. काफ़ी कुछ जानने को मिला कि कैसे अपब्रिंगिंग होती है यहाँ पे, इंडियन कल्चर, अमेरिकन कल्चर, डिफरेंसेस एंड ऑल, और वो कैसा फील करते हैं इंडिया के बारे में. सो इतना सब कुछ हमने जाना. आई होप आपको भी बहुत कुछ जानने को मिला हो. मिलते हैं अगले सैटरडे 8 बजे. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर वॉचिंग.